Today, we're gonna go up the Carolina coast, making stops at iconic beach destinations, and at the end, I'll tell you which one was my favorite.
Hey guys, it's Jake and welcome to the channel where I share travel videos, tips, and recommendations. And in today's video, we're going to be going up and down the coast of the Carolinas, and I'll be telling you which beach I thought was the best. There are a bunch of beaches up and down the coast, and I obviously wasn't able to go to all of them, but I will talk about the ones that I did go to. But first, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, it just lets YouTube know that people like the video, so it will show up on random people's home pages, which is a help for me who's trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers to try to make a few bucks off this channel. But enough of all this, let's dive into the best beach in the Carolinas.
Located 25 miles from the more famous Myrtle Beach, you'll find Surfside. Surfside has the nickname as the Family Beach and is one of the safest cities in South Carolina. When comparing it to Myrtle Beach, Surfside has more of a residential vibe, and there are a couple different restaurants and a really small boardwalk. The area is cool because it has more of those colorful homes, as you can obviously see, and just a way different vibe. Depending on the time of year, Surfside is about the same cost, maybe slightly cheaper than staying in Myrtle Beach, which has an average hotel price of $141 per couple. The next two beaches that we're gonna go to are located just outside of Charleston in South Carolina. The first beach that we're going to stop at is located about 25 miles away from downtown, and that is Kiawah Island. Kiawah Island is a sea island located 25 miles southwest of Charleston and is primarily a private beach and premier luxury golf resort. Kiawah Island has a rich marine habitat and 10 miles of beach. While there, you can easily do water sports, biking, tennis, shopping, or great dining. Kiawah Island promises the perfect mix of play and peace. You will need to pay to access the island and get to the beach, but one of the cool things I found about this beach was, of all the beaches we went to on the Carolinas, this was the only one that had warm water that was in the 80s. The next place that we're gonna go is only 12 miles away from Charleston, and that is the Isles of Palms. Isle of the Palms is a small town with about 4,300 people. It is 12 miles from Charleston and is on the slender barrier island of the same name. It's known for its beaches backed by condos, local eateries like We Went for Biscuits there, and also sea turtles nest in the area. Isles of Palms is a more upscale, affluent community of both vacation home owners and year-round residents. One thing to expect when you go, which we were unaware of, is you will need to pay to park. The next place that we're going to stop is the only beach we'll be going to that is in North Carolina, which is an hour and a half north of Myrtle Beach, and that is Carolina Beach. Carolina Beach is about 3.5 hours away from Charlotte, North Carolina, and is a small town of about 6,000 people. Carolina Beach State Park sits along the Cape Fear River and is home to fishing spots and the Fly Trap Trail, which is named for the carnivorous plant along its path. Carolina Beach was recently named the 4th safest city in the state by Safety.com and is the perfect destination for those who love fishing or boating. The convergence of the Cape Fear River, the Intercoastal Waterway, and the Atlantic Ocean make fishing near Carolina Beach the best around. There are opportunities for surf fishing, bottom fishing, shell fishing, and deep sea fishing. So basically every kind of fishing you can think of. And if you're not a fishing enthusiast like myself, there are still other things to do, like the beach, the Carolina Beach Boardwalk, which offers shops, restaurants, and amusement rides. To be honest, I didn't see the amusement rides, but I was told they were there. But the shops can range from anything from clothes to souvenirs, while the restaurants have a wide variety as well, from coffee shops to barbecue places, some nicer places. But the one place that you'll have to go is Britt's Donut Shop, which has been a consistent landmark on the Carolina Beach Boardwalk since 1939. They are a small store that only makes glazed donuts. They're kind of like Krispy Kreme, but roughly 8 million times better. Just a heads up, they only take cash though. Besides enjoying the nice water, other things that you can do would be to check out the Outer Banks, which is a pretty iconic destination in North Carolina. I had a hard time figuring out how long Carolina Beach is, but I did find that there are 20 lifeguard stations across the beach, making it a family-friendly place for kids. The last place that we're going to talk about today is probably the most iconic, and that is Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is a popular tourist destination along the South Atlantic coast of South Carolina. Myrtle Beach is known for wide beaches, golf courses, and excellent seafood. The city is located on the Grand Strand, which is a 60-mile string of beaches. They have a famous boardwalk, which is where you'll find arcades, souvenir stands, restaurants, as well as the old-fashioned Family Kingdom amusement park and the Sky Wheel, which is one of the country's tallest Ferris wheels. According to the FBI, Myrtle Beach is ranked the 3rd most dangerous city in America because of the small population of permanent residents, but has millions of visitors each year, and the violent crimes are based off permanent residents. When you drive around Myrtle Beach, you definitely notice that it is more of a tourist destination. There are more of those high-rise hotels or resorts, as well as larger attractions, again with the Sky Wheel and some of the rides that they have. When you walk down the boardwalk, you will have those touristy shops with those souvenirs, as well as different attractions such as Ripley's Believe It or Not. With all of these attractions, there is for sure a larger crowd which is drawn to the area, which also means more noise and crime like we had talked about.
One thing we didn't do was go to the Outer Banks, which is kind of a bummer. We were at Carolina Beach and could have gotten there with a 3-hour drive each way, but with our Airbnb being right on the beach with a patio and a great view, we chose to stay there because we didn't think that the beach would look dramatically different and wanted to just enjoy our time there. Now that moment you've been waiting for, so drum roll please. All right, the best beach that I thought was in the Carolinas was Carolina Beach. For me, Carolina Beach had enough going on, whether it was the marina to go on all kinds of fishing trips or going to the beach, relaxing, or trying to go surfing. They also had a boardwalk with shops, restaurants, amusement rides, and a lot of things to keep you entertained. Overall feeling was that Carolina Beach had enough to offer you to keep you busy, but with not overwhelming you with crowds and loud people. And if I had to pick a runner-up, then I would say Surfside, because you had your colorful homes, your residential vibe, but you could easily get to a place that had a lot to offer, like Myrtle Beach. I do like all the things that Myrtle Beach has to offer, but in the evenings it can get loud and rowdy, and I would just prefer to have a more relaxing time on the beach which is why I'd probably stay in Surfside. Thank you so much for watching, and as I mentioned at the beginning, I wasn't able to go to every beach, so if you feel that there is a beach that is noteworthy, then please add that down to the comments so other people can check that out. And if you guys want to see more travel destinations, you can check out my channel page, or there's a link down for some travel articles. And do not forget that if you want to be around when I post my next video, then please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.